Good evening, Nick the Forester here. I want to bring y'all back in tonight. Still waiting on the steel to come in for the 510. It should be here tomorrow. Then we're going to wrap that project up. We're going to slam it back together and see if I'm going to try one more time on that bullfrog carb. If not, for the time being, I'm going to swap a different tank half on it and run a Tillotson carb on it. If I can't get it to work, I may spend a week on it. Try to get that bullfrog carb to work, and if it don't work on this saw, then I'm just gonna swap the tanks on it, and I'll end up making a adapter later on and swapping the tanks back. Just want to find the type of material that I want to use. But for today, we're gonna be back on the farm saw, my daddy's farm saw. Y'all seen in the last video, put a clutch side crank seal in it. Still acting funky, still taking a lot of low jet to get it to hold in idle, but then lay it on its side and it still they'll go pig rich and shut off. So, and I sprayed carb cleaner around the clutch side. I don't think it's clutch side, so we're gonna try the flywheel side now. I said I was just gonna try them and see, and hold on to the seal, but it looks like we're gonna end up using both seals. Same seal for both sides, 472 705, and I'll show you a little video on how to do it. So let's get on into it. How y'all doing this week? I know it's only Monday, but hey, we made it through Monday, right? We can make it through anything. Not a whole lot happened over here Monday, over the weekend. Got a couple quick test cuts made with a few saws that y'all see. I already posted one tonight of the Husqvarna. I need to sharpen chain on that saw, but I want to actually do some more cuts with it. I didn't have much time. Only had about 20 minutes really to fool around with them this weekend. Had a bunch of stuff going on with the house, but tried that and a couple other saws that I'll be posting up later. The 700 did very well. The 700 and 1010 body did very, very well. That carb actually was almost spot on the money on the high side. With a sharp chain, it cut pretty darn good. But there's more to be desired. I gotta get better at sharpening chains. I'm still learning. I ain't but 27, so I'm still learning on how to sharpen chain the best way. So any tips, tricks y'all know of, shoot them on down there in the comments. Been raining pretty much on and off all day here. Oh, let's see if we're gonna be able to get it out. There we go. Come on. There you go. There we go. All right. So I see I already changed this saw to the Diagnosing fuel line. Seems to work pretty darn well for ethanol. Let's see what size this is. It's gonna be the same as the clutch side. Let's see. I would say so. Let's see if this one come off fairly decent. I'd say so. Came off real easy. That impact sure is nice, ain't it? So, how I get these flywheels off. These can be a little bit of a bugger sometimes. For some reason these seem to corrode on a whole lot more than on other saws, especially if it's got a bunch of whole gunk around it like this one does. And that other farm saw that the ear broke off, I had a heck of a time getting that one off. I don't think it ever been off. No, I don't think this one has either, to be honest with you. Not on this side. Maybe somebody placed it on the cut side before. Held it. That's interesting. Damn key sticking halfway out. I do believe that is a hair crush. Somebody use a lock washer on this? They sure enough did. I'm glad I saw that. Let's get that guy out of there. I realized somebody used a daggum crush washer on this guy. I don't think that was factory, so somebody may have been in here. I thought the keyway was halfway out, but no, it was just the end of the crush washer. At least I think it's a crush washer. If not, it done split. Yeah, it was a crush washer. Ooh, you are a dirty old girl. So you gonna play nice with me today. See if I got anything I have to put down in there. I got anything left in it? No. Let's see if I got some PB blaster laying around here. Something I can spray off in it. That may help us out a little bit. Just let some get down in threads. So, I'll throw my nut back on. See if I can get it by hand. I want to get it about even with the threads, just a touch above. Get about half more threads on it if I can. Hold this flywheel real quick. Where did I set my wrench? Alright, shop's still a daggum mess. I spent probably an hour tonight just going through parts and organizing parts. I got a whole lot of parts coming in for saws coming up soon. I think that'll about do it. Make sure we're gonna be ahead all down. Oh, I don't like using that for this. Let me pause y'all real quick. I'm gonna go grab my other hammer and I'll be right back with you. Sorry about that, guys. What I typically do, see your screwdriver between your cylinder and flywheel right there. Get a couple light taps. Just get it a little pressure. Give it a couple quick taps with a hammer. And it'll come loose. This one, it's already popped loose. It actually come off pretty easy. So, I'll grab this back off. We'll pop her off. Get this to hold the flywheel. There we go. Clean out that cavity right there real quick. Things a little on the nasty side, a lot nastier than I figured it would be. There we go. Just want to get that keyway slot cleaned out. Oh, now, yeah, this side looking a little bit cruddier than that other side did. So we can get this keyway out. Typically I just take, there we go. Just take a flat blade, stick it on top of your keyway. Give it just a couple little taps. It'll typically slide on out there. These have a very, very short keyway. I ain't so sure that ain't been sheared off. We'll see when we put it back in there if it's sheared or not. Alright, on these seals, let's take flat blade. The other one I actually use a tool. This actually seems to work better. Just tap on one side. Now it's usually not as far down, or the bearing's not right behind it. It's got it probably 3/16 of an inch, and then you can pop up one side of the seal. She's starting to. Come on. You're almost up there. See if we can work you up just a little bit. Don't worry, I'm gonna clean it up. Come on. Just trying to work you up. Come on now. Better start on this side so we can pop it on this side. Make sure you're hitting on the seal. Here we go. Just about got it popped up there. You typically just put some pressure on the seal and work it the rest of the way up. Get y'all. Look up now. There we go. There we go. A little bit of crud down in here, but not much. More of it's just what's it called? Spray it out real quick. Make sure it's good in there. That seal did not. I did that, but yeah, it was pretty darn flat. So, same thing. Grab a seal. Throw just a little bit of what's called on this guy. Yama bond. Ain't not even hardly anything, just a little dab all the way around. Typically, I'd rather have it on the outside than I would on the inside. There we go. Just take her on. Get her seated in. Wait, that's it. Seems like the back side's wanting to go more to the front. Just work her on around. But I know there's better ways of doing this. Just a touch more on this side. Just want to get her flush. Just take a punch and is that fat punch? Nope. There's my fat punch. Yeah, I just want to get it just where it's even right here. Should have just took it off the handle, I reckon. We just got her about flush all the way around. Reassembly. I mean, that's it. That's all she wrote. Put your flywheel key back in. Make sure she's seated in pretty good. She's a little crooked. Come on. I'll get her about even all the way down. Flywheel. Come on. We have to clean that up a little bit more. Same. Tell if it's sheared. What? Let's see. Oh, it ain't sheared. I reckon we'll throw this lock washer back on it since it was. Throw her nut back on. Looks like it. A little too tight. Uh-oh. I locked her up now. Let me pull her back up. Went just a touch too tight on her. Make sure we didn't mess up her seal. Huh. That'd be why. Magnet picked that up and set it underneath it. That's why when I tightened it down, it didn't want to move. Because it couldn't. Let's find our keyway again. Right there. Now we shouldn't have no issue. Lock washer back down. Put the nut back on. I may not go as tight on it this time, but there we go. How are our mounts doing? I'm wondering. Now I see that one wore out. What about these up top? Seems to me that somebody really torqued up on this saw. Really did kind of a number on it, to be honest with you. But that's all it took to do the flywheel side. I said it ain't very hard at all. Make sure when you put these back together, sorry, that was a screw, that your starter cog's all the way down. Springs in place. Stuff of that nature. Sorry. I got bit by the tobacco bug when I was young. And anytime I'm out working on something, I unfortunately got to throw me a chew in. That's how I've been since I was 16, unfortunately. I'm gonna kick that habit one of these days. But also what helps me stay focused sometimes. I know that ain't how it's supposed to be, but there we go. There we go. If it's still acting funky, then I'll pull the card back off. See if it's got a broke, if I over tightened it and broke the reed cage. Mountain bolts, so they like to crack right there. Decomp works again. I'd say that's about got her. Star cog works well. There y'all go, guys. That's putting a flywheel side crank seal in a farm saw or any of the P series. It's just that easy. Took about 15 minutes. Honestly, when I thought y'all, I was literally just getting tools. That was it. Y'all seen me do everything else. So hope y'all enjoyed the video. If y'all wouldn't mind liking, subscribing, if you like what you see and want to see some more of it, there's going to be more pioneers on this channel, a whole lot more McCullochs, handful of Husqvarnas, got some home lights lined up, and now I'm eyeing a couple of other brands I want to look into and try to get into. There's a few, but they just don't come up in my area, and they feel too steep on the eBays right now. Well, I'll quit jabbering along. Hope y'all have a great evening and hope y'all have a great week coming up. Thank y'all.